what is the most one thing that you liked about this industry? One thing, like
the one thing, okay, if I have to say one thing, I will say I will never run out of a job in my life.
Okay.
I have the skills because this industry teaches you the skills. I have the skills. Now that skill, no one can take it out from me. I have the skills. मुझे जॉब की कभी कमी नहीं होगी.
And when you have that passion, the passion हुन्छ नि भित्र, तो काम लाग्दैन. Then it's like fun. Just like for example, अब हामीलाई teaching is our passion. हामीलाई राति 12 बजे उठाइदिनुहोस्, बिहान 5 बजे उठाइदिनुहोस्, लु पढाउनुहोस्, we are ready. So we enjoy doing this. We don't wake up like students लाई पनि सोच्नुपर्छ. Once you wake up in the morning, you should not say, oh आज मलाई काममा जानुपर्छ. Then the passion is missing. Then that kick is missing. So you'll have to bring that in and say, oh yaar, I am enjoying my life. This is a great profession.
The students को बताओ. 50%. I'm not asking for 100% of effort. Even if you give 50% of your effort, you will 3 साल बाद you will have at least one job in your hand.
Okay.
This is what I say.
50% only effort.
50% effort. One job. एक job आपको जरूर होगा.
और वो Inspiria 100% गारंटी बोल सकते हैं अभी.
आप गारंटी बोल सकते हैं.
इन्स्पिरियाबाट होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट गरे भने तपाईहरुले यति त्यो स्टुडेन्टलाई सिकाउनुहुन्छ कि उहाँले कुनै पनि कम्पिटिटिभ एक्जाम पनि बस्न सक्छ. नट ओन्ली प्राइभेट, दे क्यान गो फर द गभर्नमेन्ट सेक्टर अल्सो. त्यो क्लियर छ. जुन प्रकारको पहाड र हाम्रो यो पहाड र यो हिमालयन बेल्टमा नानी केटाकेटीहरू एजुकेसन फिल्डमा चलिरहेको छन् र भागदौड चलिरहेको छन् आफ्नो आफ्नो करियर बनाउनको लागि कुन चाहिँ बेस्ट हो भनेर. र सम अफ देम कोही साइन्सपट्टि जान्छन्, कोही आर्ट्सपट्टि जान्छन्. आफ्टर ग्रेजुएसन पनि नानीहरू एकदम दिक्कतमा छन् कि कुन चाहिँ उनीहरूको लागि बेस्ट हो जसको उसको करियर चाहिँ पोलिस गर्नुपर्ने. र यो करियर अपर्च्युनिटी र करियर पोलिस गर्नुको लागि नै एउटा कोर्स पनि निकै अहिले चलिरहेको छ जुन हाम्रो हिमालयन बेल्टमा निकै नानीहरू यसमा उत्साहित भएर पार्टिसिपेट गरिरहेको छन्. र त्यो होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट. र यो होटल म्यानेजमेन्टको कोर्सको लागि चाहिँ अहिले हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ इन्स्पिरियाको फ्याकल्टिज र काउन्सिलरहरू. यहाँ हुनुहुन्छ रिचा मिजार र यहाँ मेरो राइट साइडमा जो हुनुहुन्छ अन्जानी नन्दन, उहाँ एसिस्टेन्ट प्रोफेसर र सिनियर सेफ फ्याकल्टिजको मेम्बर पनि हुनुहुन्छ. र उहाँ हुनुहुन्छ हाम्रो निर्जन लामाज्यू, उहाँ चाहिँ हुनुहुन्छ हाम्रो एसिस्टेन्ट प्रोफेसर हुनुहुन्छ. र सबैलाई स्वागत छ हिमालय नेटवर्कमा है. सर सबसे पहला मैं आपसे आता हूँ, what you found in student that when they come for hotel management?
Actually, when we get students over here, what happens is most of them, they have already some ideas that they want to be a chef, okay, and then they come over here and they want to join the hotel management to pursue their career. But once they are over here, I personally give them the hotel management is not just a chef's job, but it is a very varied career where you get to work in many different aspects of a hotel industry, or much better if we say, hotel industry is a very narrow word what we use. What we offer over here in Inspiria is BSc in hospitality and hotel administration. So when you use the word hospitality, what happens is it is like a broad umbrella, okay, which covers many aspects of different industries like hotel industry, airlines, cruise lines, railways, event management. So everything comes in this, and students get an opportunity to work in each and every.
When a student comes to you, whether they will come already their mindset that they wants to be a chef.
Yeah, when the students come over here, few, I will say 50% of them, they have their idea that they want to be a chef and they want to join a hotel management. Then many of them, they come over here, and when they interact with us, we give them the best advice, what are the options and what are the opportunities available in the industry on the hotel management, and then they also opt to go for the hotel management course.
Okay, thank you so much. तपाईकोमा आउँदैछ जस्तो कि तपाईँ धेरै स्टुडेन्टहरूलाई काउन्सिलिङ गर्नुहुन्छ हैन, जस्तो कि नानीहरू धेरै कन्फ्युज पनि हुन्छन् यो होटल म्यानेजमेन्टको लागि भन्दाखेरि, र तपाईँ पर्सनली के सजेस्ट गर्नुहुन्छ वेदर यो बेस्ट होला होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट जो नानीहरूले गरिरहेको छन्, किनकि अहिले हेर्दा चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम इन्डस्ट्री छन्, होटलहरू छन् हैन, र अपर्च्युनिटी कति छ र यो नानीहरूको लागि कति बेस्ट हो?
As far as my experience, if I'll go with the students, completely depending. See, every students, they don't have that interest. Actually, they come here, some of the students, their mindset, as the earlier question was, but some of the students, they were confused as well, and most depending on their abilities, and we have interaction with them. After that we suggest them, if the student is good in this particular industry, then only we ask the students to go for this particular course. But because, as you can see, this course is completely practical exposure for them, so students have to have interest in that first. And second thing, most of the students who are more confused, we tell them about the course informations, and after that what they do is like they go for after counseling the students, they go for this particular course, first year, second year, they go for this, and complete spending 3 years, they figure out themselves like what exactly they are good at. So this is actually
I'm just coming to you है जस्तो कि अब होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट जस्तो म्यामले भन्नुभयो हैन कि सबैजनाले हैन सोच्छ मात्रै, तर लाइक के हुनुपर्ने थियो, जस्तो कि सपोज वान स्टुडेन्ट हि सी वान्ट्स टु बी हैन लाइक गो फर दिस कोर्स, उसकोमा के हुनुपर्ने थियो ताकि उसको लागि बेस्ट हुन्छ त्यो कोर्स?
यस्तो स्किल सेट हुन्छ नानीहरुको, वी कैन से स्किल सेट्स either they are blessed with them, they're inborn, or they inculcate over the period of time. So when you come to hospitality industry, the first thing that you need is that you must have the capacity, the aptitude inside to serve with a smile. You're a heartfelt service गर्ने एउटा ambition हुनुपर्छ student को भित्र, पहिलादेखि नै भित्रदेखि नै. If not, they will come and through the training that they receive classroom त्यसमा तिनीहरूले यो trait inculcate गर्छ. Technically communication skills बहुत राम्रो हुनुपर्छ, छैन भने त्यो develop गर्नुपर्छ. Interpersonal skills develop गर्नुपर्छ, because when sir says hospital hotel management, then it is more into operations, but hospitality will take the entire human factor into consideration. I would personally say कि I would use the word kick, K-I-C-K, नानीमा हुनुपर्छ. The K is you must have kindness, the I is you must have interest in your profession, in the people that you're dealing with. C is like compassion. You must feel for the people, the audience and your guests and your clientele that you actually have. And the last K would be the amount of internal knowledge that you actually have for that particular subject. So ये हुन्छ कि compassionate भयो भने you can feel, you can understand, you can step into the guest को shoes मा, because the guest could be happy, the guest could be excited, the guest could be angry, agitated, various emotions हुन्छ guest को.
So that means anybody cannot be a chef or be a part of this industry. What do you say?
I won't say that anybody cannot be. I will say if a person has the right mindset, he has that compassion, as the sir has just said, he is ready to work hard. He has some patience. Okay, we are over here to provide them with the skill set what they require, and they are going to excel in the industry.
So जस्तो कि हैन काउन्सिलिङको लागि तपाईले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नानीहरुले हैन जस्तो कि भन्नुभयो कि जुन किक हुनुपर्छ, जस्तो भन्नुभयो कि हार्ड वर्क छ, र उहाँले जस्तो भन्नुभयो कि धेरै छ होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट एउटा सानो मात्रै हैन, इट्स अ भेरी ह्युज छ भन्दाखेरि लाइक तपाईलाई चाहिँ कति टफ लाग्छ नानीहरुलाई चाहिँ यो सबमा डिल गर्नको लागि चाहिँ, भन्नुको लागि चाहिँ, सम्झाउनको लागि?
Most of the students, it depends on the interactions as well. If the student is coming and opening up themselves, yes, उनीहरुसँग interactions गरेर अनि अब further हामीले discussions गरेर we suggest them about the courses, right? But some of the students के हुन्छ भने उनीहरुलाई क्वेशन सोध्दाखेरि पनि बोल्दैन, कतिजना अब इन्ट्रोभर्ट हुन्छ. मोस्ट अफ द स्टुडेन्ट्स, एभ्रीवन तपाईँ एक्सट्रोभर्ट छैन हो. सो इन्ट्रोभर्ट स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई चाहिँ लाइक वी ट्राई टु आस्क अबाउट देम द हबिज, उनीहरूको लाइक्स डिसलाइक्सहरू, त्यस्तो पाराले फिगर आउट गरेर फेरि पेरेन्ट्ससँग पनि बात गरेर अलिकति देन वी फाइनलाइज कि आई थिङ्क दिस कोर्स इज गुड फर यु. बट त्यहाँनिर के हुन्छ भने वी अल्सो एड सम कि यु हेभ टु वर्क अन यर कम्युनिकेसन, बिकज सेल्फ कन्फिडेन्स इज मस्ट इम्पोर्टेन्ट. सो त्यस्तो पाराले भन्दाखेरि स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू पनि अलिकति interest, त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ they start, yes ma'am, I will do. I've seen many.
Okay, there's a many more hotel industry, but why Inspiria? Why people why student will come for Inspiria?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say the course what we offer over here, it's a 3-year full degree course.
It's a degree course.
It's a degree course which is under MACAUT. It's a state government university. It's under MACAUT. So that is first benefit. The other thing is, whatever labs we have over here, these are all industry standard labs. Okay, The faculties what we have, all the faculties have a very good background, that they have worked in different hotels, cruise lines in foreign countries, and then they are come over here to impart their knowledge. With that, I will even say, like, we have in-house over here, entrepreneur development program. Like many students, when they do hotel management, they even have and particularly in this region, because this region is like tourist-based region. So if someone, let's say for example, they are in Darjeeling, they are in Sikkim, they want to start a business of their own, like a small restaurant, or they have their house and they want to convert it into like a lodge kind of a thing. So we even give them that kind of an input over here.
Okay.
So in the so this all it helps them in the long run.
Okay. So तपाईलाई के लाग्छ यो कति चाहिँ हेल्पफुल हुन्छ नानीको लागि, because after they are spending 3 years over here, hey, after spending 3 years and like त्यसको बादमा आफै त्यो गर्नु, is it easy for them?
I would not use the word easy or difficult.
Because earlier we had discussed about most of them 50% mindset गरेर आउँछ, rest of the त्यो तपाईहरुले गर्नुहुन्छ र 3 सालमा के यति सारो उदाको पोटेन्शियल हुन सक्छ, यति सारो हैन एक्सपीरियन्स गेन गर्न सक्छ कि उहाँले आफै बिजनेस गर्न सक्छ भनेर
त्यो हुन्छ। अब त्यसको लागि के चाहिन्छ, एज आई सेड एन्टरप्रेन्योरल स्पिरिट हुन्छ इन्डिभिजुअल माथि। एभ्रीबडी डज नट वान्ट टु स्टार्ट अ बिजनेस, कतिकोला एप्टिट्युड क्यापेसिटी हुन्छ। पर्सनली I like to work as a teacher and I love this entire profession, but I do not see myself opening up a college and starting off a business.
Right.
But I would like to open a college but then continue teaching in that college. So that is my aspiration. So students will have these aspirations inset when they join the institution. But over the period of 3 years, जो इतनी exhaustive, comprehensive training जो नानीहरूले पाउँछ Inspiria मा, इसमा तिनीहरूको maturity level change हुन्छ, तिनीहरूको perspective change हुन्छ. And what also happens is what really happens nice at Inspiria is we basically go according to the trend. So sometimes the trends shape changes. Now, for example, we had COVID for 2 years and everything collapsed. सबै चीज यता उता भयो. Then we were wondering के हुन्छ भनेर. But then there was a rebound भयो. Industry उठ्यो, सबै यो opportunities आयो. तो नानीहरूले के गर्छ कि based on the situation they change their perspectives. नानीहरूले based on the learning environment जो हुन्छ they change their perspective. And the hotel management students are not only restricted to the Department of Hotel Management. So they have a holistic 360-degree learning in which they are interacting with different departments. ICT department Singapore interact gari raksa, business management department Singapore interactions they have with graphic design. They have multiple aptitude. So huncha त्यसले गर्दाखेरि multitasking student निस्किन्छ. So basically a technocrat.
And I would like to add in over there.
Okay.
Basically for the hotel management students, we have over here our in-house cafe and cafe express, which is run totally by the students who are studying over there. So from the very beginning, we are not just giving them the study, like theoretical lectures over here, or not just the practical classes.
Okay.
So with the practical classes, we have our in-house cafe and cafe express, which is totally run by the students. So from the very beginning, we are giving them the mindset. We are trying to bring the change in the mindset.
During the COVID time, there's a huge drawback of this hotel management. No?
Yes.
Many people are jobless and they shut down the hotel
Yes.
management. And what do you think in future, if this kind of things again happen, then how they will sustain for themselves?
Well,
For this industry, because especially this COVID,
definitely.
hotel industry has
hospitality
impacted a lot.
industry, airlines industry,
Yeah.
it suffered the most. I do completely agree with you. But the way it has rebounded back, and the kind of surge and the demand what we are seeing right now, also all the hotels, even like the industry, they are asking us for students, they are asking for us for interns. But now we do not have enough number of students to place them. So there was there was a fear that the students, they did not join the industry, fearing that what will happen after 2 years or 3 years down the line, they will not get a job. So what happened is now there is a shortage of skilled people for the industry.
So yes, सबसे difficult is like that कि after corona, so how many students are is coming for joining this hotel management? Is there a rush?
In a rush, if I can see hotel management, we have seats for 60 seats in Inspiria knowledge campus. But these 2 years we have got all of
किनकि अब सर्टेन किनकि जुन प्रकारले है सबैले भने कि होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट किनकि केही भयो भने त होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट इम्प्याक्ट हुँदै रहेछ. सो समवेयर मेबी लाइक देयर प्यारेन्ट्स or the students, they get afraid to be a part of this industry?
We have received those kind of questions.
Okay.
Parents have come
So,
and asked
so,
us,
okay.
ma'am, क्योंकि अब 3 वर्ष त तपाईको यो कोर्स होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट त कम्प्लिटली बन्द भयो, what are we gonna do? But practical, as Anjani sir said, no, government have started taking precautions. We are prepared
and it's
for this.
it's not that, you know,
actually,
once you do
right?
hotel management, because see, a hotel management course is a customer centric or customer focused course. So you, after few years down the line, you just don't need to be stuck with the hotels only. You have opportunities to work in different other fields.
Anything that has
Customer base.
जस्तो कि for example,
No, customer service मतलब कि
जस्तो कि अब सपोज हैन, सपोज one student is there हैन, उहाँले इन्स्पिरियाबाट 3 सालको त्यो गर्यो एन्ड उहाँकोमा के अप्सन छ जब गर्नुको लागि?
See, customer centric, once you छ तपाईको अंदर एउटा compassion छ, understanding audience छ, if you have the ability to serve and smile, then there is everything that is open. You can take up FMGC sector, you can take up banking sector, you can take manufacturing sector, retail sector.
IT
They all
sectors,
IT
yes.
sector. They need
Everyone.
people who just smiles at you. Yeah.
अच्छा यो इन्डस्ट्री
And also-
गरेर there are many more
Yes.
Options.
And
Options are
any
there.
content I would like to
Yes,
add,
yes,
students
yes.
mostly at hills area and seen in North Bengal area, North Bengal and Sikkim. Students are mostly, we have more we have more lied in उयसमा के अरे अब तपाईको government jobs, right? But after completing this BSc graduation, student can also sit for the government jobs. as
What
well.
happens is, you
Okay.
know,
He can,
कसरी,
because
like-
किनभने as comparison if हेर्नु भने अब यहाँनिर तपाईले tourism department हुन्छ है, different तपाईको airlines industry, Air India it's a government sector only, but त्यसको
IRCTC.
IRCTC
It's a government job.
it's a government railways मा
Okay.
त्यसमा पनि government exams पनि side
अच्छा मतलब कि लाइक इन्स्पिरियाबाट होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट गरे भने तपाईहरुले यति त्यो स्टुडेन्टलाई सिकाउनुहुन्छ कि उहाँले कुनै पनि कम्पिटिटिभ एक्जाम पनि बस्न सक्छ, नट ओन्ली प्राइभेट, दे क्यान गो फर अ गभर्नमेन्ट सेक्टर अल्सो.
Yes.
त्यो क्लियर छ. र इफ आई कम्स टु यु लाइक फर दिस एन्ड प्लेसमेन्ट इन अल है, किनकि आफ्टर किनकि स्टुडेन्टले त्यही सोच्छ कि वेयर आफ्टर कम्प्लिटिङ 3 years वेयर आई विल बी प्लेस्ड.
yes.
I would like to add on this actually.
Okay.
Sir, because
Yeah,
it's the most case I deal with the
Okay,
parents.
okay.
What happened? No, it's not actually guaranteed. No one is given the guarantee. It's actually placement assistance is the right word.
Assistance,
Yes.
no, assistance earlier हामीले हेर्दैछौँ assistant, but right now guaranteed पनि लेखेर आउँछन्. लेखेर आउँछ होइन, तपाईँले पनि थाहा छ लेखेर आउँछ होला. नो आपको ही बताओ कि गारंटेड लिख के आता है, 100% जॉब गारंटेड लिख के आता है. सो
देखिए, गारंटेड सिर्फ जॉब लिख देने से नहीं होता है. आप किस जगह जॉब, आप एक जगह एक यहाँ पे भी जॉब कर सकते हैं, आप एक यहाँ जगह भी जॉब कर सकते हैं. तो गारंटेड जॉब करके आपको कहाँ भेज रहा है, दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. Okay,
right.
So we over here, what we do is, first of all, they already have an internship program.
Okay.
So they do 22 weeks of internship in the course with all the leading brands, and afterwards they are back with their. So starting from the 5th semester onward, okay, from the 5th semester, I'm not
Fifth
even talking
semester.
about the course is of 3 years duration, so 6 semesters. But from starting from the 5th semester onward, they start to get job offers. Okay. And yes, and I will
like institute, they from the outside they recruit from the direct.
Yes. So
From institute.
yeah, from institute. So you can take all the brand, like for example, Leela or the Hyatt or the Meridian, Marriott, Conrad, Courtyards, Taj, Oberoi's.
Okay.
So all these big brands. I'm not talking about a 3-star category hotel still, because I'm yet to place any student in a 3-star. Everyone is working in a 5-star or 5-star luxury.
So no, that means
five-star business.
yeah, that means after completing 3 years, one can get a like job over any this industry, whichever you mention the name over
Yes,
there,
yes,
like
yes.
Leela
Different.
and all this. But like हामीले सुनेको छौँ हैन, like in this industry, you know, most of the student they are like get very bad experience for internship and all. राम्रो ट्रिट गर्दैन भन्छन्. Is it true what you said?
ट्रिटमेन्ट होइन सर त्यो. We have been a student myself as well. हामी internship गरेको. Now with this maturity that I have had over the years, it is not ill treatment. It is you're just forced into the fire so that you emerge as a more polished individual. As long as you're in that comfort zone, nothing will change.
Nothing will
so
change.
they have to push. So ठिक छ घरमा नानीहरु pampered छ, प्यारेन्ट्सहरुसँग pampered छ. अहिलेको parenting strategy change भएको छ. हाम्रो जमानामा हामीलाई स्कुल कुट्दै स्कुल पठाउँथ्यो, स्कुलदेखि कुट्दै घर पठाउँथ्यो. that has changed. It has a lot of pampering has come into place. So sudden culture shock ma huncha. You know, when somebody says, "Oh my bacha, oh my child," and suddenly someone says, "Hey, you idiot, come this side," or "You do this," then you sort of feel offended. But it's okay. But that is a training phase. Even if you join defense services, nobody's going to talk sweetly to you because they have to make that man out of you, that individuality out of you. They have to shine you, curate you. त्यसमा थोड़ा तो पेन हुन्छ, अलिकति पेन हुन्छ,
मतलब कि सहनु पर्यो त्यो पेन ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम गएर त्यो
so that you understand. I mean, हेर्नुस् न, जिम पनि गयो नि दुख्छ
राइट. अब जस्तो कि तपाईले भन्नु 60 स्टुडेन्ट इन वन बेन्च है, 60. सो 60 स्टुडेन्ट्स आर देयर इन वन बेन्च. मतलब कि 60 बच्चे के लिए आफ्टर completing 3 years, all of them are get placed.
All of them. You can go to our website. Anyone can go to our website. Batch wise, we have mentioned, they have been placed over. You can check our social medias, and whenever there are any students they are getting placed, we post about them on the social medias. And if something like that happens, if you are giving the wrong data, तो सोशल मीडिया पे कोई ना कोई तो ऑब्जेक्ट करेगा.
Right. What about the like international internship over here?
Yes, we do provide the assistance for international internships and international placement also. But we always prefer that students first work 1 or 2 years in India, because the working culture in India is much better. I have a personal experience of working in the United States for almost 10 years or cruise line. So once you work over here, you get that first make your base stronger, and then go out.
Then go outside.
So
मतलब कि okay, I got it. मतलब कि अब जस्तो कि कोही नानीले भन्दैछ अरे कि international internship को लागि भन्दाखेरि, is it possible for a student to get a international internship after completing this or during these courses?
Yes, definitely. From the students' capacity, capability, degree, validity perspective पाउँछ. Constraints हुन्छ कहिले country to country को MOUs को बीचमा, visas मा हुन्छ, durations of visas, country of origin, यो अलिकति जो judicial चीज हुन्छ, but के problem छैन. From a qualification point of view, no.
Any student who wants to opt for international placement, we will assist for the international placement.
Okay, त्यो यसमा कस्तो छ, जस्तो कि अब सपोज एउटा स्टुडेन्टले इन्टरनेशनल प्लेसमेन्टको लागि भन्दैछ भनेपछि के उसको फीस स्ट्रक्चर सेम हुन्छ या उनीहरुले अलगै के दिनुपर्छ?
If it's
add गर्नु पर्यो.
Right. International मा चाहिँ because there are visa charges, there are consultancy charges, and there are airlines charges to which we have to pay.
Currency conversion मा पनि अलिक साह्रो पर्छ.
So in domestic मा it's like completely
same
under the fee structure. But if you go for abroad or overseas, then definitely student have to pay some charges.
अलगै पे गर्छ. उसको कस्तो लाइक कति पे गर्नुपर्छ? लाइक इट्स लाइक how
that also depends upon that depends upon the country where you want to go. Okay. That depends upon the kind of visa you are applying for. Is it a 6 months visa? If it's a 1 year J1 visa. Okay, so you cannot give one figure like इतना ही खर्चा आएगा. It can vary from 1 lakh to 3 lakhs.
पर मतलब कि कोई स्टूडेंट अगर जाना चाहता है तो ये मतलब कि उनके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, पर कॉलेज खुद से नहीं भेजते कुछ है ऐसा कुछ जो बाहर भी जाके इंटर्न किया हो?
हमारे स्टूडेंट्स अभी भी
आपके तरफ से जो स्पॉन्सर होके गए हो?
नहीं, देखिए हम स्पॉन्सर नहीं करते. अच्छा. हम स्पॉन्सर नहीं करते कि बाहर प्लेसमेंट के लिए स्पॉन्सर हम नहीं करते. ये तो उनको ऑप्ट करना पड़ेगा. कोर्स का स्ट्रक्चर है कि कोर्स करने के बाद आपको इंडिया में जॉब के लिए जाना है या कोर्स करने के बाद आप सीधे बाहर जाना चाहते हैं.
ओके. ये अनि चलो एक बात याद आयो, जैसे कि यस्तो छ नि कि अब तपाईले भन्नुभयो कि एउटा नानीकोमा त्यो हुनुपर्छ, बिकज आई स्टडी दिस क्वेशन विथ यु, सो आई जस्ट वान्ट टु पुट दिस क्वेशन हुनु हो कि नानीकोमा त्यो हुनु पर्यो कि एउटा जज्बा हुनु पर्यो, किक हुनु पर्यो हैन? त्यो नानीकोमा किक छ अरे but financially weak sir, so Inspiria will support.
We have internship programs as well. I think ma'am can explain much better with this.
We have we have many students who are applying their completing their courses through education loans. There are different bank in this area who are providing education loans, and after completing the graduations, when student get placed and when they start earning, and then they will pay.
More than that, we have our scholarship programs
as well.
There's a
that's
60, 60 seat is there.
Yes.
So how many seats are for this scholarship?
It depends upon the marks.
Marks,
Marks.
completely
So if
depends.
Merit
student-
basis.
yeah, if the student scores good marks, we will give scholarship to all 60 students. We do not have a problem.
So what are the eligibility and marks?
Yeah, it starts with
It keeps on, it varies. Actually, right now, if you will see with the current year, if students are scoring above 70%,
Yes.
then they are getting that.
like in 12th.
Depending
In
on
12th.
staff. Yes,
In 12th.
depending on staff.
अच्छा यो होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट है बिकज मोस्ट अफ द टाइम यु आर द वान हु इज डिलिङ विथ द स्टुडेन्ट्स एन्ड अल राइट सो होटल म्यानेजमेन्टमा क्लास 12 पास गरेर आउँछ बट होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट इज रिक्वायर एजुकेसन इज मच बिकज इट्स अल बेस्ड अन द प्र्याक्टिकल अल्सो सो हाउ मच इज इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर एजुकेसन 10 पास गरेर होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट गर्नु सक्छ कि सक्दैन
होइन 10 पास गरेर तपाईँको दे क्यान गो फर डिप्लोमा कोर्सेस बट एज वी आर रेजिस्टर्ड टु मकाउट युनिभर्सिटी नि के हुन्छ भने रेजिस्ट्रेसन जब गर्छ स्टुडेन्टको कुनै पनि एउटा रेजिस्ट्रेसन गर्दाखेरि इक्विभ्यालेन्ट चाहिन्छ तपाईँको क्राइटेरिया त्यसमा चाहिँ तपाईँको +2 हुनैपर्छ बट एनी फ्रम एनी स्ट्रिम तपाईँको आर्ट्स कमर्स साइन्स हुने गरेर हुन्छ तर इक्विभ्यालेन्ट +12
अच्छा अनि 70 प्लस छ भने चाहिँ त्यसको लागि चाहिँ स्कलरसिपको लागि चाहिँ अप्लाई गर्न सक्छ अनि अदरवाइज कुनै पनि मार्क्स पासिङ मार्क्स छ भने पनि अप्लाई गर्न सक्छ
साइन्स कमर्स आर्ट्स फिजिक्स के पीसीएम एनी
मतलब कि तपाईको म्याक्सिमम स्टुडेन्ट कुन ब्याकग्राउन्डबाट आउँछ
मोस्टली होटल म्यानेजमेन्टको इट्स अल मिक्स्ड अप एक्चुअली यसमा के छ भने नि प्राय आर्ट्स पनि हुन्छ है एन्ड मोस्टली हिल्स पिपल दे आर मोर इन्ट्रेस्टेड इन दिस होटल इन्डस्ट्री स्पेशली अल्सो द प्लेन स्टुडेन्ट्स एज वेल इट्स अल अबाउट इन्ट्रेस्ट होटल इन्डस्ट्री आई वुड लाइक टु शेयर माई पर्सनल एक्सपिरियन्स एक्चुअली आई हेभ वर्कड इन होटल इन्डस्ट्री for 3 years and then after that I went to abroad and due to some medical crisis I had to come back and then I finally chose to get into education sector but I I enjoy working here and I like doing counseling to the students who are actually opting for hotel management.
I would like to add in over here, just as we think 10th के बाद भी होटल में काम कर सकते हैं 12th के बाद भी कर सकते हैं
after graduation
also we can do what happens is what we forget is now hotel has got many different criteria एक जंक्शन के बगल का जो होटल होता है वो भी होटल ही बोलता है
right.
और एक ओबरॉयल का जो होटल है वो भी होटल है
right.
तो उस होटल में कौन जाता है the kind of person, the kind of people, the business people or the entrepreneur people,
the clientele
what we call, who comes to 5-star luxury properties, their expectations are different. So वो क्या सिर्फ डिप्लोमा किया हुआ 6 महीना का कोर्स किया हुआ स्टूडेंट क्या वो फुलफिल कर पाएगा नहीं आएगा वो चैलेंज आएगा So that is the reason the 3-year degree program is much better suited for a long career growth. So if
the training
so
that is required.
So how you trained like if some student is fresher and he like joined Inspiria for 3 years then how you will just get
see as I said the students comes they come
first year ma ke huncha
this I think I would
okay
our chef would answer that question.
We have like let's say for example we have a batch of 60 students so the theoretical classes is in a batch of 60. The practical classes we break them into small batches, batches of 20. So that they get much better experience and much better skill set can be developed. Okay, and then the practicals, all the the core subjects what we have over here, we have well established labs over here, and all the people, all these students they do practicals over here. Like for example, cooking. For example, let's say for example today, it's Independence Day. The students did a cooking of 200 people today. So that is the kind of the exposure we give to the students.
Okay.
So smaller batches, different kinds of skill sets to be developed, different faculties they are already experts in their areas.
So what you like most in this industry?
Well, if you ask me what I am today is because of this industry. The first thing is
what is the one thing that you liked about this industry? One thing, like
the one thing. Okay, if I have to say one thing, I will say I will never run out of a job in my life.
Okay.
I have the skills because this industry teaches you the skills. I have the skills. Now that skill, no one can take it out from me. I have the skills. मुझे जॉब की कभी कमी नहीं होगी.
घर पे खाना बनाते?
नहीं घर पे मैं कभी बनाता हूँ जनरली मैं बहुत सादा खाना पसंद करता हूँ रोटी सब्जी दाल because after cooking for so many long years it's almost like 20 years now
ओके
So
तो पहले तो घर पे आप ही बनाते
हाँ,
होते थे
any parties and all whatever it used to happen. But definitely.
people used to demand that आप ही बनाए खाना.
But definitely, when you are at my home, I will definitely cook for you.
So what do you think? Is this advantage or disadvantage? Being a if someone opt for this course and if he or she went back to their home and they will say अरे घरमा खाना तपाईं बनाउनु पर्दैन. You are from that special background.
Yeah, no,
it's advantage disadvantage for
No, I
students.
think it all has its own advantage because hotel management course or anything to do with service, it comes with passion.
Yeah.
And when you have that passion, the passion हुन्छ नि भित्र, तो काम लाग्दैन. Then it's like fun. Just like for example, अब हामीलाई teaching is our passion.
Right.
हामीलाई राति 12 बजे उठाइदिनुहोस्, बिहान 5 बजे उठाइदिनुहोस्, लु पढाउनुहोस्, we are ready. So we enjoy doing this. We don't wake up like students हरूलाई पनि सोच्नुपर्छ. Once you wake up in the morning, you should not say, oh आज मलाई काममा जानुपर्छ. Then the passion is missing. Then that kick is missing. So you'll have to bring that in and say, oh yeah, I am enjoying my life. This is a great profession. And adding to what Sir says that this one thing that you like about this profession. For me, this profession has actually given me a wife because my wife is a hotel management graduate herself and a fantastic human being. So it does not just makes great chefs, it makes great humans as well.
तपाईलाई कस्तो लाग्छ लाइक यो तपाईले भन्नु इन्डस्ट्रीमा आउनु भयो हैन अनि लाइक यो रेगुलर जस्तो कि घरमा गएर खाना बनाउनु यस्तो के कस्तो लाग्छ तपाईले
I to be honest, I am not into cooking and all. Cooking at all. So, cooking for 1 hour and just eating for 10 minutes is the biggest scam for me actually. But I am more into communicating with people. Actually. My department was front office management, and here also I sit in front office and I greet people and I take care of their admissions.
But there is one more question for you like that. किनकि hotel management हैन हामी हेर्छ maximum केटाहरूले गर्छन् हैन girls. What is the current ratio of your right now?
No, here we have
50-50 equal.
Yes.
But most of the time we can see that केटाहरूले सोच्छ hotel management is for boy भनेर and who can go for chef. अनि केटीहरूले चाहिँ only for front office. Is it like only for not like that? It's not like that, Not about केटीहरू कति छ आउँछ तपाईकोमा?
It's like tapeko 50-50 ratio नै छ tapeko batches na. If you see in the current batch 35 students, I think girl students are more.
Yes, girls मतलब girls are more like
actually क्या होता है कि when you say hotel management हमारे दिमाग में सिर्फ आता है शेफ वो चावल लेकर आता है
right वही आता है
that is not limited to it. It's more like if you talk just of hotel and also there are 4 core areas in that. One is the food production, what we call the chef, F&B service, accommodation operations, that is all the rooms what it is related to, and then the front office. So you'll find housekeeping or accommodation operation, front office, F&Bs. You'll find girls are much better preferred over there also, and they get the jobs very easily.
अच्छा मतलब कि लड़की के लिए जॉब पाना और इजी होता है बिकॉज दे आर ऑलरेडी घर से भी वही अपब्रिंगिंग
है हाँ yes upbringing है the way they talk the women are generally politeness is over there that is more customer centric and all so उनके लिए और इजी होता है
और लाइक जस्ट आपने वो पहले बोला था कि मैं कभी वो नहीं रह पाऊंगा मतलब कि जॉबलेस नहीं हो पाऊंगा सो फर्स्ट जॉब था जब आपने ये होटल मैनेजमेंट हो गया तो क्या पैकेज मिलता है इस होटल में बिकॉज सम पीपल कंसर्न अबाउट दैट आल्सो नो बिकॉज राइट नाउ तो पैकेज के लिए भी सोचते हैं कि मुझे क्या मिलेगा इफ आई गो फॉर दिस होटल मैनेजमेंट एंड इफ आई एंड अप विद आफ्टर 3 years देन व्हाट पैकेज आई विल गेट सो वेदर दैट्स सफिशिएंट फॉर अस
yes I would say in the beginning the salary would be a bit if you compare it to other courses as such it could be a bit lower side but the benefit is that you get the opportunity of growth is over there very fast
okay
more than that दूसरे courses में क्या होता है you have to study even like masters for example in this course now you're after 3 years you don't need a master's degrees to grow what you need is your personal experience so जो 2 साल आप बाद में फिर से कोई कोर्स करने दूसरे कोर्स में बर्बाद कर रहे हैं और you are giving that time इस 2 साल में you already move the ladder
okay
so once you are like a supervisor yes the experience is what it matters and one more thing I would like to add in over here is the chances of going abroad by doing this course of just 3 years I don't find there's any other course which gives you that kind of an advantage कि 3 साल कोर्स करने के बाद ही आपको बाहर जाने का और काम करने का मौका मिलता है तो इनिशियली जो आपको लगता है कि नहीं ये तो बहुत कम पैसा में अगर हमको काम करना पड़ रहा है लेकिन वो आपका कंपनसेट हो जाता है 1 साल 1.5 साल बाद अगर आप काम करते हैं उसके बाद आपका सैलरी यहाँ से जंप कर जाता है।
तो जस्तो कि तपाईँकोमा आउँछ होइन काउन्सिलिङ गर्दा स्टुडेन्टहरू आउँछ होला अभियसली भन्छ होला कि जस्तो फिस स्ट्रक्चर छ के छ तपाईँको फिस स्ट्रक्चर अहिले चाहिँ चलिरहेको छ
करेन्ट ब्याचको चाहिँ फी स्ट्रक्चर डिपेन्डिङ कम्प्लिटली तपाईँको मार्कआउट गाइडलाइन्सबाट हुन्छ।
ओके मार्कआउट
हुन्छ। सो
अच्छा
करेन्टली
त्यो चाहिँ होइन त्यो चाहिँ हेरेर चाहिँ होइन अब तपाईँको फिसको त्यो हेरेर चाहिँ उनीहरूले त्यो पाउँछ लाइक आफ्टर कम्प्लिटिङ जस्तो जति पैसा खर्च हुन्छ र त्यो रिकभर कहिले हुन्छ ब्रेक इवन कब होगा ये भी तो देखना पड़ेगा ना लेकिन पेरेंट्स भी तो सोचेंगे ना मेरे जो पैसा खर्चा कर रहा है बच्चे के ऊपर ब्रेक इवन कब होगा आफ्टर 3 इयर्स आफ्टर 5 इयर्स तक त्यसो तपाईँले के भन्नुहुन्छ त्यतिखेर चाहिँ कि स्यालेरी आफ्टर कम्प्लिटिङ स्यालेरी चाहिँ कस्तो जब पाउँदाखेरि कति पाउँछ होला भन्दाखेरि के भन्नुहुन्छ?
देखिए इसका जो कंपैरिजन जो होता है ये एक सीधे ऐसे बोलने से नहीं होगा। मान लीजिए इसका मैं बताता हूँ, आई विल गिव एन एग्जांपल। जो स्टूडेंट 1 साल के अंदर अगर अब्रॉड चला गया वो 6 महीने में उसका पूरा कोर्स कवर कर लेगा। जो स्टूडेंट यहाँ पे अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर दिया वो भी 2-4 महीने 6 महीने में अपना सब कुछ रिकवर कर लेगा, प्रॉफिट में आ जाएगा। सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट profit and loss in the very beginning. What happens is when you make a career options, it is a longer duration.
It's a journey that you have to take across.
2 साल 1 साल बाद सोच करके हम कैरियर नहीं सोचते, हम सोचते हैं कि आज से 10 साल बाद हम कहाँ होंगे। राइट। आज से 10 साल बाद आप मियामी में होंगे और दूसरे कोर्स वाले आज से 10 साल बाद कलकत्ता में होंगे। तो दैट इज द डिफरेंस।
अच्छा मतलब कि पैकेज सब सही मिलता है मतलब कि दैट
yes because see यहाँ से
it also depends on student capability. Yes, it's all like अब यस्तो नि है तपाईँ हेऱ्यो भने companies आउँछ, industries आउँछ है, we make students ready 3 सालसम्म ट्रेनिङ दिन्छ उनीहरूलाई सिकाउँछ त्यो इन्टरभ्यूसँग, but it depends student पनि त्यहाँ जब HR इन्टरभ्यू छ he or she has to have that capability that he or she can at least crack that interview.
त्यो potentiality develop हुनुपर्छ. So they have to emerge from that comfort zone. They have to come up as you know international players.
Okay मतलब कि after completing 3 years of this course they have to sit for some interview and all.
It is which is quite customary and they have to go through that.
And over there now the student who will perform better they will definitely get a better
package.
Okay. र जैसे कि हमने
but we will make ready to students like from day one
yes,
training
yes.
will be
Okay,
given
okay.
to the students.
All the
so
students
theoretical, practical and also the personality
And soft skills development as well.
मतलब कि वहाँ फुल्ली त्यो हुन्छ लाइक सब हतियार के साथ रहेगा
पूरा पैकेज छ पूरा पैकेज छ
रहेगा माएर अब स्टुडेन्टको नाम के हो भन्दाखेरि बोल्नै बोलेन भने त त्यस्तो स्टुडेन्टलाई त एचआरले पनि गर्दैन बिकज कम्पनीसँग पनि वी आर ट्राइड वी हेभ टु गिभ प्रोडक्टिभ स्टुडेन्ट्स टु कम्पनी एज वेल किनभने अब कम्पनीलाई स्टुडेन्ट्स प्रोडक्टिभ दिनु भने डेफिनेटली द्याट कम्पनी वन्ट कम ब्याक अगेन सो वी हेभ टु चेक विथ द रिभ्युज फर द कम्पनीजको पनि एन्ड एज वेल एज
स्टुडेन्ट्सको पनि त्यो हुन्छ मतलब कि काहीँ न काहीँ गएर अगर इन्स्पिरियामा कुनै पनि नानीले एडमिसन लिएर होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट भनेको उनीहरूको चाहिँ लाइक सिक्योर है मतलब कि लाइफ सिक्योर है
जैसे लोग बोलते हैं कि गारंटीड है सिक्योर्ड है
what you say personally what you say
I would say you just give you just give 50% of your effort. मैं स्टूडेंट्स को बोलता हूँ 50%. I'm not asking for 100% of effort. If you give 50% of your effort you will 3 साल बाद you will have at least one job in your hand.
Okay,
this is what I say.
50% only effort
50% effort
one job
एक जॉब आपको जरूर होगा
और वो इंस्पिरिया 100% गारंटी बोल सकते हैं अभी
आप गारंटी बोल सकते हैं बोल सकते हैं लेकिन कभी होता है कि कोई स्टूडेंट होता है बिकॉज ऑफ मे बी मेडिकल रीजंस एंड फैमिली रीजंस वो क्लास नहीं कर पाया बहुत दिनों तक तो वहां पे हमें एक चैलेंज आता है इसलिए हम गारंटीड वर्ड नहीं बोलना चाहते हैं कि मान लीजिए इसमें से एक स्टूडेंट का कभी ऐसा हो जाता है
medical reasons personal reasons हो सकता है some change of vision you know
75% attendance is
attendance भी होना चाहिए
perspective change हो जाने को
देखा जाता है every semester as जैसे कि like we added no scholarship for example merit list base में दिया जाता है but it's not about like merit list base में scholarship मिल गया हाँ भाई अभी हम लोग को semester fees like only scholarship में base करना no it's not like that we we take overall performance entire students का internship कैसा है sorry department के साथ कैसा है उसका interactions है discipline कैसा है उसका how good is with mentor ये सब overall performance देख के उसका every 6 months में this scholarship renew होता है तो student को भी लगना चाहिए कि that scholarship is getting he has to value that ये value उसको समझना मतलब the main concern is about value and how
how
Productive.
productivity he or she is
Yes.
है जस्तै कि होटल म्यानेजमा है धेरै सिरियस कुरा भयो जस्तो कि होइन लाइक इट्स अ क्वाइट इन्ट्रेस्टिङ होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट इफ यु सी लाइक एज यु सेड इन द जस्ट बिगिनिङ अफ दिस इन्टरभ्यू अल्सो यु नो यु सेड कि ये बहुत लार्ज सब्जेक्ट इट्स नॉट ए स्मॉल सब्जेक्ट फॉर होटल मैनेजमेंट
आई विल टेल यू ये इतना बड़ा इंडस्ट्री है कि वर्ल्ड वाइड you'll find हर 10 आदमी में से एक आदमी हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री में एम्प्लॉयड होता है.
ओके
Out of 10 people, one person is employed in hospitality industry.
और वो कोई भी छोटा हो बड़ा हो कहीं भी
Yes,
वो है
it could, yes.
Yeah,
Hospitality industry.
अच्छा.
It's such a big industry.
अच्छा यस्तो पनि हुन्छ कि जस्तो कि अब हुन्छ नि जस्तो कि सपोज एउटा स्टुडेन्टले होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट गरे हैन कोर्स र लाइक अब घरमा गएर के बनायो भने लेट्स यति टक्के लाइक नापेर जस्तो कि हम लोग जब खाना बनाते तो रैंडम डालते सभी लोग नमक इतना डाल दिया अंदाजा से तो ऐसा कुछ है कि यहाँ पे कुछ मतलब ये बताते कि इतना अमाउंट का डालना एग्जैक्टली
हाँ वो रेसिपी के
रेसिपीज तो उनसे हर चीज को
अच्छा त्यो चाहिँ यस्तो एकदम एक्ज्याक्टली गर्छ
जब हम प्रैक्टिकल क्लासेस यहाँ पे होता है तब उनको हम एग्जैक्ट मेजरमेंट के साथ स्टार्ट करते हैं जब और बेसिकली क्या होता है जब आप एक बार एक्सपीरियंस के साथ एक ही चीज को फिर एक बार 2 बार 5 बार 10 बार 2 या 4 साल के बाद फिर आपको सब कुछ नापने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. Now your hand becomes like your measuring instrument. अब हो गया हुआ है.
And then you have your own, the angels of experience which were constantly whispering.
तपाईं बनाउनुहुन्छ घरमा यस्तो खाना
होइन म म्यागीहरू त बनाइहाल्छु. No, I like cooking, but not exotic cooking.
Okay.
And it's fun, but I don't cook like a chef.
Okay.
And I just have my small audience at home, which I treat them with, but basic things. Yeah, some people find, as I said, you must have that passion. And cooking, as I've spoken to people, जति म सम्झन्छ कि त्यसको लागि नि एउटा passion हुन्छ. They feel it very pleasing to the personality. मतलब कि अगर stress छ भने के बनायो भने you feel de-stressed, you feel happy, you feel motivated. You want to do something good things.
Most good thing on this planet or humanity is feeding people. And this is what a person hotel management किया हुआ it does. If you see.
Okay, और ऐसे तो पिक्चर भी बने हुए बहुत सारे इसमें जो शेफ के ऊपर भी पिक्चर बने हुए हैं ताकि और मोटिवेट करे हमारे यंगस्टर को. सो लाइक नाउ अब एंड कर लेते हैं सो हमने ये पोस्ट किया था अपने सोशल मीडिया में अबाउट दिस इंस्पिरिया में, ठीक है, इसके बारे में तो कुछ क्वेश्चंस थे स्टूडेंट्स के या बच्चे के, उसके मैं क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ आपको. ये एक क्वेश्चन है, वो बोल रहा है कि व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी criteria to pursue BHM course? Is there any entrance exam?
Okay. Basically, what we have over here is a 3-year degree program.
Right.
So they need to be class 12 उनको pass करना होगा. Okay. After that, we take personal interviews.
Okay.
Okay. We take personal interviews. Personal interviews is a must.
Okay. Okay.
तो ये भी नहीं कि आपको सिर्फ नंबर आ गया, एडमिशन हो गया. We take personal interviews. And then we
go for further.
Create the merit list, and then based on the seats available and candidates who have applied, then the merit list is prepared.
Entrance is also, yes.
And then one CET exam is also.
They have to go through a CET exam. Conducted by the university.
Okay. One question is there: is hotel management a good career? What is? Just I have an answer for you.
No, so there is.
Obviously, you will say yes because you have been with this. What about it? Is it a good career?
It's a good career, sir. I have been practicing the whole concept of hotel management myself, but I've seen it from the industry that is grooming, that is, tourism, the way it is booming. Everybody wants to travel now. Everybody who has a camera, who has a bike, getting, 2-wheelers and 4-wheelers has become easy. So, people have become more easy to, transport themselves from point to the other. Budget airlines have come into play. So, traveling in this sense has become much more easier. And the moment people start traveling, they'll start looking for services. And when services has come, there is there's a gap, and you need people to fill that gap. चाहिन्छ त्यसको लागि. अब 25 साल पहिला हामीहरू स्टुडेन्ट हुँदाखेरि 30 साल पहिला हैन 35 साल पहिला म स्टुडेन्ट हुँदाखेरि we didn't have much of this industry booming, much of them. But then अहिले छ.
It is good for a career.
It's a good career, but one should be passionate about it. Yeah.
Okay, one question is here. What difference does Inspiria do that set them apart from other institute? मतलब अरू भन्दा के चाहिँ अलग छ?
As Anjani sir said, the labs especially.
Labs.
Practical
Also the practical labs, the
Okay.
faculty,
Okay.
the placement opportunities, what we give, the workshops we do, the events we do. So everything you can, yes, the communication skills development, personal development, soft skills development.
360-degree exposure and experience that the student had.
Okay.
Like today we had our independence lunch and it was all prepared by the student and
Yeah, you said that.
yeah, we still have that taste in the, it's been 4 hours since lunch, but then that the effervescence is still there. त्यो मजे छ मुखमा क्या त्यो स्वाद
त्यस्तो मिठो बनाउँदै
यस्तो मिठो बनाउँछ फर्स्ट क्लास
Okay,
एकदम
okay,
नो
okay.
डाउट अबाउट इट
Host by specially by hotel management.
Hotel
Yeah,
management.
most
Sara.
of the area,
Inspiria, most of the
Well,
events.
actually, the foods are included when especially I've seen such a food
There's a lot of questions are here. So, there's a lot of question, okay, on this, but almost we
Yes, similar, I guess,
discuss
yeah.
about
Yes,
all these things.
discuss.
Okay, so I'm just trying to find out which we haven't discussed yet. Okay. Yeah, there's a I said that there's a one question like, does the institute provide international internship?
Yes.
Is like questions like most of the students they want to know that international internship.
It is there, as I said.
Yes, yes, yeah,
it
there is
depends upon the students which one they have opted for.
Yes, it's
Okay.
completely their choice.
So there's a one more interesting question is here. What are the popular job profile that a student can achieve after this course?
Okay.
Again,
Now,
sir.
yes, just a very valid question also. Once you do hotel management, you start from the very basic level. So either it will be, if you are going in a hotel, it will be front office or food production, F&B service or housekeeping. So you start as a trainee or you start as a associate over there. And then down the line, you become a chef, you can become a bar manager, you can become a mixologist, you can become a culinary expert, you can become a event manager, you can become a, you can go to a cruise line, then you can start work over there. You can become a trainer for the corporate sectors.
Okay.
That is also one of the things which many people they do not know. There are students, my batchmates. So if you think about, let's say for example, Airtel or Reliance, so they are working as AVP customer relations. So एक होटल मैनेजमेंट के स्टूडेंट को ये नहीं लगता है कि वो यहाँ भी जा सकता
वहाँ भी
है.
जा सकता है, right?
And also, yes, to run a hotel, you need people, the reservations departments are there. It's not, hotel industry is not only about cooking or cleaning or, giving service. It's like completely an entire industry. The exposures are more. After completing this graduation, it's not mandatory. You have to only be in hotel industry. No, it's not like that. You can go to airlines, you can go to, cruise, you can go to any hospitality industry where you can give, service. And also, like as I said, government jobs also students can apply.
QSRs, there are so many quick serve restaurants chains.
And not to forget the sports industry, which
Sports
is
industry,
booming
yes.
now.
Sports
The
industry,
they're all there. I have to add on to a personal level, like
student can also come
Yeah.
and teaching line maybe they can make a very important
yeah, they can become teachers.
Right.
Okay. There are the subject is very large. So if you go, then it will go hour and hour. This never ending.
It's interesting,
It's
yeah.
very interesting, quite interesting. Even we don't get still we just want to. There's more questions are there. But let's end up and just want to say one message. What you want to drop for the students?
Well, I just want to say that please choose your passion correctly. Do things that you really love to do. This is one of the adage that we follow at Inspiria, that we promote students, we encourage them to do what they love, because then you enjoy life. Then work is no more work. It's like a vacation. So you enjoy, you smile. So focus on these three things. Figure out the things that you can do well, and all of these things that you can do, find out what are the things that you really like doing. And then the things that you like doing, figure out what has a future in the next 5 years. I will not even say 10 years, because things change in 10 years, 5 years down the line, and pick up that for yourself. So that's what I have to tell you, and I wish you all the best.
What about, ma'am? What's the message for the students when you do counseling for and this, you are the only one who in the first interaction student is to go with you. So what do you want to? Your message.
My message for students was is only the thing is this 3 years is a crucial period for them, right? Whether it's not mandatory that whether you go for any industries, my message for the students will be just focus on your career for these 3 years. Make your base in these 3 years, and then you'll get plenty of time to
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll come to our safe. What you will want to say to our students?
Well, it's like, the students, this 3 years is the beginning of the next chapter of your life. You need to put in some effort, and then there are people already, like your faculties are there, the infrastructure is there, the college is there. They are there to help you out, groom you, and make your career better afterwards. Just put in your efforts. You will have ample opportunity of time, or spend for spending on, like nowadays the students, they spend too much of time on, let's say for example, mobile phones. So just try to cut down on that. Interact with the people around you. Try to find out, what you like about the life. Pursue your dream, pursue your career, and grow further.
Okay. That means in Inspiria, like one whosoever in their mind कि hotel management गर्नु छ भने चाहिँ they can come and directly just contact to Inspiria management, and they will guide you, and they will even like only you are thinking about to join also, but still they will guide you and how you will continue your career.
So they will help you from bridge the gap between confusion to
confusion and
and to clarity.
To clarity.
I believe like we once an experience, always an experience.
Okay.
The service is not only for that, during the admissions we'll be guiding for.
अच्छा गाइडिङ फर इन्डिया मतलब कि एडमिसन लिनै पर्छ भने जरुरी छैन, यतिकै आउनु पनि सक्छ, आएर बुझेर जानु पनि सक्छ.
Not only, I would like to add in over here. After they complete the course and then they go, we are for them after that also.
बस after that also. अच्छा मतलब कि आफ्टर अगर
ये नहीं कि 3 साल के बाद हो गया नहीं
मतलब कि सपोज स्टूडेंट ने कंप्लीट करने के बाद जॉब मिला, फिर और दोबारा कांटेक्ट किया मुझे दूसरा जॉब चाहिए, बट यू गाइस विल हेल्प देम आल्सो.
हम उसके लिए भी
अच्छा उसके लिए भी है. ओके बहुत
We do programs mainly with our alumni students.
Alumni batches we have.
Okay ये करते. Okay thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for giving us time.
Thank you so much.
र अब उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो इन्सपिरियाको फ्याकल्टिज, उहाँहरूले जुन प्रकारले भन्नुभयो कि अगर तपाईँहरूको माइन्डमा कहिले पनि अब सोच्नु हुँदैछ कि होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट जुम अलिकति कन्फ्युजन हुनुहुन्छ भने तपाईँहरू सिधा इन्सपिरिया आउनु सक्नुहुन्छ. इन्सपिरिया आएर तपाईँहरू बुझ्नुहोस् कि यो होटल म्यानेजमेन्ट इन्डस्ट्री के हो, कसो हो, र यसको लागि चाहिँ तपाईँहरूले के गर्नुपर्ने छ र तपाईँकोमा के हुनुपर्ने यसको लागि. नट ओन्ली अबाउट द फिस एन्ड अल, उहाँहरूकोमा अलग्गै त्यो पनि छन् कि स्कलरसिप फेसिलिटी पनि छ, त्यसको लागि पनि बुझ्नुहोस् र एकपल्ट जरुर आउनुहोस् इन्सपिरिया. थ्याङ्क यू.